Hi everyone, we're off today on a little hike at one of Brisbane's parklands. It's the Brisbane Koala Parkland, and I don't know why I'm actually going today. Today is going to be extremely hot and humid. I think Brisbane forecast is for about 37 to 40 degrees Celsius. Yes, that's right, my overseas friends, that's Celsius. That translates to very, very, very hot. Anyway, it's 8:30 in the morning right now, and it's already 30 degrees Celsius outside, so got to be crazy to be walking today, but you know, that's just the guy I am. Anyway, like I said, we're on a road called Kloski Road. I forget the name of the suburb, but we're coming up now to the Brisbane Koala Bushlands. And I'm about to turn into that bushland. And I've been here quite a few times. It's a nice little walk. You can actually there's multiple walks here that you can do. So there we have it, Brisbane Koala Bushlands, saved by the Bushland Levy Brisbane City Council. Gates open, it's closed between 6 PM and 8 AM. So there we have it. So anyway, yeah, as I said, this bushland's got tracks going everywhere. You can spend hours in here actually walking around. I was going to do a short one today for a couple of reasons. One, to keep the video short, and also because it's damn hot. I'm just going to do a little short walk here. There's a little lagoon little area on one of these walks. I thought we'd go down to that one today. Over here to the left, to the right, you'll see a big water tank, and these aren't for drinking. This bushland, all through the bushland, it has these water tanks, and they're actually bushfire water tanks, so when there's a bushfire they can access some water. So anyway, I'm going to hit pause for now. I'm just about to pull into my driveway here. I'm going to hit pause and get my gear together, and then we'll continue on. So we've got all the gear, we're out of the car, and the first place we're going to visit is they've got a barbecue and sort of picnic area at the start of this walk. So it's a really good place to come on the weekends, have yourself a barbie. Even if it's a rainy day, you can get under cover in these sheds here. I will, as you can see over here, you've got little picnic benches all around the place. So we got a little picnic bench there, and over through these little trails there's some little platforms you can sit on and chill out. And here we have some barbecues. We got 4 barbecues there, and we got another little shed here which is really cool if you got your kids with you. It's got like a little learning center here, and you got little boxes here that shows you, like that in there is a little bird nest. And the real cool thing about this here, they're talking about owls, the boo-book owl and the powerful owl, but they've got a little button there you can push that actually makes owl sounds. So how cool is that? And they've got buttons all over the place here with
boo-book owls or mopokes are the smallest and most common of
lots of
Australian
different buttons for all different types of animals here. So that's really cool, especially for really young kids. You can you know, bring them here and they can learn about a lot of these native animals. So anyway, let's get out of here and we'll head down to that walk I was talking about. Takes you to a little lagoon. And this covered area here with all the Barbies and that, this also has toilets. So we got toilets around the back here. So it looks like they got 3 toilets, so there's plenty of facilities here. So once again, the start of this bushwalk, it's a very common bushland through here, very common for Brisbane in that it's an open woodland type forest. So Brisbane's got heaps of open woodland forests, and a lot of the bushwalks and parklands have these types of forests. We also have subtropical rainforests and that in Brisbane as well, in and around, so we're pretty spoilt for our bush and hikes and walks. Another really cool thing about this parkland here, as I said earlier, they've got all those really great facilities at the start, barbecues and benches and undercover areas and a little information centre on the native wildlife. They also just randomly through this whole parkland, even on the dirt tracks, you'll just be walking along and you'll come across a bench, which is really cool. You can just sit there and have a bit of a chill out. Life's good. As I said earlier, this place is full of walking tracks. I'm on the main sort of bitumen one at the moment, but if I turned left there, that's a really nice trail. That would probably add an extra 40 minutes onto the journey if I took that today. And it goes up through there as well. But there's a whole maze of tracks all through this forest. It's quite a big forest, so if you like it, you know, come for a barbecue, then go for a walk to walk off all of the food you ate, this is a really good place to come. So you want to come and check it out if you're on the south side and you're into picnics, barbies and little walks. This is a good place to come. So now you may or may not notice, but the plants and the foliage down here are starting to get a little bit greener because we're starting to come down to the water area, or one of the water areas on this trail. You can see over there a lot of bracken ferns and that, and water sort of lily type plants, not water lilies but sort of lamandra grass type plants that all really love water. So yeah, it's pleasant. And another beautiful advantage today, because it is so hot, there's no one here. It looks like I'm going to enjoy all of this myself. What do we got here? We got a sign, pink bloodwood. Yep, that's definitely a bloodwood. Bloodwood trees are a hardwood that's very common in this area, and it's called bloodwood because when you cut into the trunk, the sap is a red blood colour, hence the name, bloodwood. So we're now starting to come into some area. There's water over here to my left. That's really cute. Scribbly gum. Why are these called scribbly gums? Well, you'll often get little scribbly lines naturally occurring, as in right there. You can see like a little scribbly line on the bark. That's why they're called scribbly gums. I've done videos before where I've featured scribbly gums in. There's a little water area over there. It looks a little bit stagnant at the moment. And beautiful bracken fern over here on my left. It's really pretty. Now we're coming up to a nice little water area. We got like a timber walking deck or platform. Beautiful paper barks. A nice little cascading little waterway. And Lomandra, that's that grassy looking plant there in the water, that's called Lomandra. And over here, big pile of bracken fern. And a nice little waterway. And we have nice little park benches here. So you can just sit, enjoy the peace and the trickle of the water. Really pretty. Got a big old log over here with some fern growing on it. That's actually not bracken fern there. Forget what you call that fern, but it's pretty. And we've got a little baby palm tree here, and it is a Alexander palm. So if you want the botanic name, Archontophonix Alexandria, I think they call Alexander palm. Alexander palms look a lot like bungalow palms. The way you tell the difference is on Alexander palms, if you turn the front over, they look a bit silver looking. And that's how you tell the difference between an Alexander palm and a bungalow palm. Bungalow palm is green underneath. It's not silver. And bungalows tend to grow probably a little bit slender to Alexander palms as well. So there's your little botany lesson for today. So let's continue on. Well, it gets too hot. I'm sweating already from the heat. It's only 9:15. There's another little trail that takes you up through there, which we'll probably go back along in a minute. But I'll just come down here. We got another little timber bridge going over the waterway here. So we might just go and check that out as well. So, beautiful little lagoon. Well, it's a creek really, but it's a stream. Oh, just notice, look at this beautiful big tree over here. You might not be able to appreciate how big that is, but it's so it's a pretty little parkland, this one. Okay, let's get back along that dirt trail. And we'll just walk a little bit away from the creek now and go and check out a bit more of this forest. This forest too has got a big population of powerful owls. Very often when I walk in here you can hear the owls. Hopefully we might hear them today. There's plenty of other birds squawking away here. It's really green in this section here on the right. Beautiful. We've had a little bit of rain over the last month or so in here. That's probably why we're getting all this beautiful greenery. Here's a little bit of trivia for you. Why do they build these little humps along these trails? You know the answer to that? If I look back, there's a hump back there. Well, the answer to that is that they build these little humps to stop the track rutting out. So if they build them every 50 feet or so, or every 15 meters or something, the water that runs down hits them and then runs off to the side, so it stops the actual trail itself getting rutted out. Not completely, but it really does help. Oh, I just noticed over here we got an alcorn growing on the tree. That's pretty. So we got a little creek here, and hopefully we can get across it without wetting my feet. So that's pretty. Got like a little lagoon here, and it's surrounded by paperbarks, melaleucas and lomandras. Pretty. So let's see if I can get across here without falling. Yep, yay, made it. Once again, this section through here was really green. We've had lots of rain, so this is an unusual looking vine here. Beautiful flowers. Don't know what that vine is. If anyone out there knows, please let us know. Over to my right, there's like a big dam over there with water lilies on it. The grass is pretty overgrown, so I don't know if I will chance. Oh yeah, I'll walk in here. Once again, there's a little bench to sit and overlook the dam and chill out. Nice. So we got a little dam here. I think this little section in here used to be a privately owned farm before the council bought it back. That's probably why there's a dam here as opposed to a creek. This is not a natural occurring dam, it's man-made. So that's why this is here. Used to be a farm, probably a dairy farm years ago, or some cattle farm, something like that. And this has got the Australian native water lily growing all over it, the purple flower. Really, really hungry. You're out in the bush, you can actually eat the stalks of those flowers. Nutty sort of flavoured. The only problem is if you eat too many, they'll give you diarrhea. So if you're hungry and you're lost in the bush, by all means eat some, but don't eat too many. I can't believe how green it is through here. Well, I can believe it because we've had lots of rain, but this is normally never this green. So I picked a good time to come walking here. Okay, we're almost back to the car park. As I said, we're going to keep this walk not too long today because it's so damn hot. And so I'll come back again and I'll do a video on the other side of the park at some stage. It's got a bigger creek and it's got little rapids and it's a pretty place. And at the start of this video I mentioned there's an area down here for the water trough for your horses. Little bench, yet another bench. hitching rail, tie your horses up, and of course we got a trough here for your horses to have a little bit of a drink. So we're up now, coming back up to the car park, or coming back up to the barbecue area we first looked at when we got here. So and there is another, or the original bitumen path we came along when we left the barbecue area. This is the first section of it. We actually joined on a little bit further down, but this is it. This is your main walking trail. So here we are back. As I said, small walk. It was only about 50 minutes, but in this heat, that's enough. So people, there you have it. Just a little short walk today. As I said, it's so hot. It's only done about a 50-minute walk. It started out at 8:30 and it was already 30 degrees. It feels more like about 35 already, so it's hot. It's very hot. So this is the Brisbane Koala Parklands, and I'll try and find a map and stick it up on this video somewhere at the start or at the end, and just to give you the directions how to get here. So pretty little parkland. As I said, it's got lots of facilities, barbecues, picnics, tables and sheltered areas, so it's a good place to come for a picnic with the kids. And as you saw at the start of the video, there's also a little interactive bird and animal sort of audios and things that they can have a lot of fun with, young kids. Also, I mentioned this parkland is really big. You could, if you walked every trail in here, it'd take you a couple of hours. Next time I come back here, I'll go over to the other side of this parkland, and there's a bigger creek and waterway over that area, so I might go over there and do a video of that section, and maybe at a later stage do a video in the middle of it, and hopefully we can catch a few powerful owls making their calls. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video today, and if you like my videos or have suggestions for future videos, well, if you have suggestions, drop them below. And if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out, helps the channel grow and get out to more people as well. So on that note, people, stay safe, have a good day, and get out and enjoy Brisbane and its surrounds. We have some wonderful parklands and walks and hikes, and we live in such a special place here in Brisbane, Australia. So go out and enjoy it. See you next video. Bye.